What's up, guys? Today we are going to be reacting to another just whatever video. I've already got one picked out. It's called The Creepiest Things Found in the Woods by dangmattsmith. I don't react to stuff because I don't really know how to do that stuff. So yeah. Here it is. And 3, 2, 1. Yeah, my cousin has my cousin's brother's birthday's today, so I'm going there in a few.
What the heck, man? Oh, heck no. I mean, dang. Okay, I knew they lived in the woods, but still, me and the dog did a double take. Jeez, what on smurf is that? It's the dang Blue Man group out in the woods, just frolicking and everything, girl. Get that out of here. Woo, we checking out terrifying things people stumbled upon deep in the woods. Boy, this is why I don't go camping, because you run into crazy stuff like this. I'm just waiting for Smokey the Bear to come out and be like, only you can prevent forest fires. But hey, speaking of fire, you guys gotta check out my favorite app, Firework. If you guys don't already know, I've been posting on Firework for almost a year with some never-before-seen content. And to show you guys some love, I'm running another giveaway until August 12th. In this contest, I'll be giving a lucky winner a few things. I'll be giving them a shout-out on Firework. I'll be verifying an account. And I'll be giving away a mystery box worth $2,000. Man, I cannot believe we're giving away this box. But what's inside the box? I don't know. It's a mystery. Maybe it's some of my merch. Maybe it's an iPhone. Or maybe it's an alien from Area 51. Or maybe it's all three. To be entered, just click that first link in the description below and download Firework. Follow me on there at dangmattsmith and watch and repost all my videos. And bam, you're entered into the giveaway. And I want to see you guys make some videos on there too. So post a video using the hashtag dangmattsmith. And that way I can use it on your videos. The winner will be picked on August 12th based on who follows the steps. So please go ahead, click that first link in the description below, download Firework, and follow me. But let's go ahead and get back into the video. Woo! But dang, man, if these
Focus, camera.
Woods, like what else is out there? Like the Keebler elves? Elf on the shelf? It looks like a blue elf on the shelf. Dang, that's scary, man. I ain't gonna deal with this today. If they come up close to me, then it's gonna be whack. Oh wait, I'm out of bullets. Man, and I thought it was hard being black. Can you imagine being blue? Dang. Hey, y'all look like y'all got a disease. Well, no, that's racist. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I won't say that. Man, y'all look like Yoshi. I meant like a good-looking Yoshi. If Yoshi was good-looking, what? I'm sorry. Jeez, y'all are both blue. Oh, heck no, man. What is the Grinch doing in trees? The Grinch is supposed to be living on Mount Crumpet, not up in the dang trees like a monkey. Okay, how did that mannequin-like thing even get that high up in the tree? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who climbs that high? It's probably just a lemur that somebody like put a costume on. I don't know. But comment down below your favorite color. My favorite color actually is blue. Not this kind of blue, because no, just like a sky blue. Is that thing like dancing, or is it directing traffic? Like, hey, that way, park over there. This is actually terrifying. You're walking, minding your own business in the woods. Okay, you're walking in the woods, and then you look up, and you see that thing? Jeez. I swear, is this like Shrek's cousin jumping up in trees like that? Dang. Hey, Shrek, far, far away is that way. This thing looks like the skinny version of the Hulk. Gee, just blending in with the trees like that? Man, you better get that out of here. Guys, I promise you, I am never going up in the woods after this. Ah, man. Oh, God. How does a tree grow like this with a face? This thing looks like the mask from Scream. You know what they need to do? They need to get some giant glasses and then put it over the tree's eyes, and then it can look cool. You know, put a cigarette in his mouth. I mean, don't do that because smoking's bad. It's horrible. Don't do it. But the tree would look pretty cool. Yeah. I've never seen a tree that has holes like that to make it look like has got a dang face. Hey, that would make a great home for these Smurfs right here. You know, they could just live in the eyes and then, you know, climb through the mouth. That sounds wrong, but anyway. Or just for squirrels. You know, I guess some squirrels can like crawl up in there and have a little home. This might be the tree that was in the movie Shrek. Oh, dang. Hey, tree, I'm a big fan. You mind if I get a pic? Somebody did this on purpose. You know, like normally on Halloween, you carve out pumpkins, right? But instead, somebody's carving out trees. It's ridiculous, man. You're ruining our ecosystem, or you're ruining our tree forest. You're ruining the atmosphere, the environment, yeah. Just when you think you're going on a peaceful, innocent hike, you find this. What? It's Area 51! Oh!
No.
It's Area 51.
It's more in a desert.
Oh, no. This is scary, man. That barbed wire, man, what are they hiding back there? Private property, your mom's private property.
Oh.
An epic, secluded Malibu hike ended in what looks like a walled-off, high-security Scientology compound. That's scary. Man, they've got to be up to no good. They're up to something. Like, you don't just have barbed wire and fences if you're not up to something evil. If y'all are just over there playing basketball, I mean, there ain't no reason to have barbed wire. They're doing something wrong. Y'all up to something? That's real suspicious. Hey, why do you guys have barbed wire around your property? Huh? What? Oh, no reason. It's just for, protection. Yeah. From what? From mind your business, that's what. If you guys run across anything like this, like, call the police. I don't know, something, jeez. Do not try to be brave. Don't try to get in there and see what's going on. Don't do it. It's not worth it. There's a reason they have these no trespassing signs and these warning signs.
What if the police knows about it already, though?
What are they doing? We could send a drone.
And
send a drone, fly it over, and then, you know...
Okay, now, what if the police already knew about it, though?
And yeah, hey, we might have to try it. Whoo! No!
What?
On earth would anyone attempt to pass through this? Nobody should pass through that. Jeez, how many spider webs or caterpillar cocoons are going on up in there? Oh man, it looks like somebody sneezed all over them trees. That's disgusting, man. I mean, I would hope this is not the way you have to go to get to school. Jeez. Right. I bet you I would get the flamethrower real quick and then just... I'm sorry, but at that point, you gotta just burn it all down. You gotta burn those trees down and start all over. Let me know in the comments down below, like, what is in there? Is it caterpillars? I imagine it's probably caterpillars, but I don't know, it could be spider webs too. See, instead of having the barbed wire, why don't you just have this? Man, that would keep people out. If there's barbed wire, then people might be like, all right, let's try to get in. I want to see what's in. But if they see this, they're like, heck no, they ain't gonna try to climb that. Man, this is some terrifying things that people stumble upon deep in the woods. Look, I'm gonna stick around in my neighborhood. I ain't going in the woods, I ain't going in the forest, the jungle, none of the above. That's disgusting, man. If you get stuck in there, that's a nightmare. Not today, better miss me with that. So you're strolling through the woods and you see beads hanging from a tree. Okay, whatever, not a big deal. Until you see that there's a tiny door going into a dang tree. Keebler elves, man. Hey, y'all better give me some cookies. Gosh, that's scary. That is scary. Like, seriously, what is in there? I mean, you never know. Maybe it's a squirrel. Maybe somebody, like, wanted to build a little, you know, home for the squirrels. You know, they build a little door, and then you open it, and then the squirrel could come in, and I don't know. You know, Sandy Cheeks is living in there, and, like, squirrel doing squirrel things. Or it's aliens, man. It's aliens. Area 51. Hey, who's going to the rave with me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going. I ain't trying to get vaporized. Wow, that's some next level stuff. Maybe it's hobbits. It's hobbits living up in there. Right foot up, left foot slide. Left foot up, right foot slide.
I'm trying to slide.
Dang, look, I'm
Stop.
sorry, but if I see that, guess what? I'm throwing a grenade and then just whoosh, you know, because whatever's in there can't be good. What, you think it's a person in there? You think it's an animal opening the door and going in and out? It's aliens, man. Get the grenade and throw it in there and then call it a day. My girlfriend's mother found this in a field while she was out for a walk in the Czech Republic. Scarecrow, perhaps? This thing gave me shivers. That ain't a scarecrow. That's a demon. Man, and that thing needs a haircut ASAP. And it's wearing Uggs? Oh, heck no. and smooth, just waiting for somebody to walk by so it can judge them. This thing looks like it sits on the High Council, just, waiting on somebody to try and cross them. I don't know if this is a wizard, a scarecrow, or a carrot top. Ooh, as soon as you see something like this, you back away slowly, and then you run. Get up on out of there before it chases you. This is the thing that you would see in like a scary movie. Not today, man. Oh, that can't be real. I know that did not just grow on its own. Somebody either carved that out. They used the hedge trimmer and then, they're trying to make something scary, but man. What, do all these demon things just congregate in the forest? Where is Smokey the Bear to help get rid of these things? I mean, forget forest fires, just chilling up in the forest, man, like that. It looks like it's using the bathroom. Sorry, we didn't mean to come in unannounced. I know you're, having private time, but can I use the bathroom after you? These are the type of things that just make me uncomfortable. Oh, gosh. What happened to the good old days where trees just look like trees? Not when trees look like a dang cow or a bull or a moose or a demon, dang. And it's looking at me like it just got caught stealing. Now we got trees committing crimes. Does this horrifying little bug someone found on a hike not look like it's wearing Bowie makeup? I don't know. That thing looks like it's part of the Illuminati. But seriously, what is this thing? A slug? Caterpillar? Oh gosh. It looks like one of the bugs that Timon was eating in the Lion King. That's nasty, man. I feel like if you walk by, the thing would just try to jump on you and then latch on and then control your brain. Aliens, man. Discriminate. Or sorry, not discriminate, just aliens. Man, can one of these birds come get your lunch? I mean, get your lunch out of here. Guys, let me know in the comments down below, what is this thing? Whatever it is, it looks gangster with the triangle tattoo over its eye. Man, hey, you dang caterpillar, you look like a rapper. Got him. Yep, that's how I do, roasting caterpillars out here. This is the slug that nobody wants to run into. It's got a pizza slice over its eye. Jeez. Can't do it, man, can't do it. That's just disgusting. Oh, heck no. I know reception is usually pretty bad out in the woods, but WTF is happening here. For the younger people out there, this is a telephone booth. And, people back in the day used to use it before cell phones were invented. You would go in, put in a quarter or a couple dimes, and then you could make a call. But yeah, I don't think I trust that thing out in the woods. If you go into this telephone booth, it's probably gonna take you to the Men in Black headquarters or to the Area 51 headquarters. Whatever it is, if you guys see it, don't go inside. No, don't go investigating. Hashtag white people crazy. If I see a telephone booth out in the woods, I'm just gonna keep on walking. It's a trap. See, that's how you trap a millennial. Their cell phone's out of battery, and then there's ooh, telephone. And then they run in, and, then you got them. Telephone booths out in the middle of the woods, girl, you bet. Take that, Addy. Woo! That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Once again, I'm making some never-before-seen content.
Not listen to him, don't listen. Yeah. So, we'll do this.
Hey, look.
What?
It's you. You look like the Hulk before he started working out. You look like a Ninja Turtle that didn't make the team.
You know what you look like?
What?
Someone who's single.
Oh! Says one who's dating her. Oh!
No, you. Okay. Scary babysitter stories.
What's up, guys? I'm Sarah Caney. Thank you so much for coming back for another awesome video. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe and be a part of our socially awkward family and follow me on Instagram. Links are down below. And comment below your favorite candy. Mine is Snickers. But anyways, today we are reacting to some of the creepiest babysitter stories I've ever read. These are babysitters just sharing some stories of some really creepy kids that they have watched. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's do this. A few years ago, I was putting my friend's daughter to bed for the night. She was about 3 at the time, and she was fighting going to sleep. She asked me why she had to go to bed, and I said because it's late and it's time for little girls to get a good night's rest. She then pointed at nothing across the room and said, "What about that little girl?" She has to go to bed too. And I gotta get out of here. Yeah, that little girl needs to go away. She's not real. Hopefully she's just an imaginary friend. I'm starting to think that imaginary friends are ghosts that these kids see, but we just don't believe them. Yeah, conspiracy. I would tell this little girl, you need to tell your friend to get out of here and cut the nonsense out. Okay, so I was babysitting a 2-month-old, my niece, and a 5-year-old, my other niece, at my house. The 5-year-old was sleeping in my mom's room right across from the baby's room. I was laying in bed in the baby's room and it's like midnight. All of a sudden, my 5-year-old niece starts screaming from across the hall. I jump out of bed and find her sitting up right in bed with her eyes closed as if she's sleeping. And she's pointing in the corner saying, "The witch is here, the witch is here." I lay her back down and she lays down as if nothing happened. When I walked back into the baby's room, she's sitting up and playing patty cake and looking up at the corner in the ceiling. How does a 2-month-old baby know how to play patty cake? I have no idea. It freaked me out too. Yeah, just, grab her hands and lay her back down and strap her down so she doesn't move again, because that is creepy. 2 years ago, I was looking through my elementary school yearbook with my 5-year-old cousin. When we were at a page with a 2nd grade class, she pointed to a boy's photo and said, "That looks just like Nicholas." When I asked who Nicholas was, she just said, "The boy in my closet." I kept looking on through the pictures. I almost died. He says it so nonchalant, like, "Oh, boy in my closet. Okay, move on." You better give me some more details. You can't just stop there. Nicholas. I posted this months ago in another thread, but I shall share it again. When I was in high school, I was babysitting for 2 neighborhood kids. The little girl, Emily, never wanted to go to sleep. She would come up with any excuse to not have to go to bed. Every weekend, she tried to stay up later. So when she got up and told me she was scared to go to bed, that she kept hearing voices. I wrote it off as her just trying to get out of going to bed again. I had put her and her brother to bed an hour ago, and the boy was already asleep. I humored her, though, and went into her room and listened. I didn't hear a thing. I checked out her window, everything, and heard and saw nothing. So I compromised with her and laid in bed with her until she fell asleep. After she fell asleep, I went in the hall and I heard voices. I felt all the blood rush out of me, and all I could think about was Emily coming into the living room an hour ago crying that she was scared, that she had heard voices begging me to believe her. And the voices were coming from in the house, more specifically down the hall where Justin was. I went over to the room and knocked. I don't know why I knocked, but I think I was just so scared I didn't know what to do. The voices stopped instantly and I heard Justin, and it sounded like he was crying. I opened the door and he was laying there face down in the bed crying. I was sort of relieved. I figured he was just upset his parents were going to be gone for so long, and I had made up the whispering in my head. So I went over to the bed and tried to ask Justin what was wrong, and he said, "They're here." "No, they're not. They better get out." I was cuddling my friend's 3-year-old son, and he said very seriously, "I promise I won't ever chew your bones. I promise." Okay, that's a great promise, Timmy. Thank you for that. How do these kids have these random thoughts that are so disturbing? The kidnapping that almost was. Ooh. I was in grade school and was told to watch my brother a year younger than me. The doorbell rang once and I didn't answer because I was taught not to answer the door when young and home alone. So I just ignored the ring. That's right, if you're home alone, don't answer the door for nobody. Your parents have keys, they can let themselves in. Then the doorbell is pressed another 5 times, so I assume it's my family or a friend. I go into my dining room and peer through the window. A man in a trench coat and a hat is walking away from my home and starts pacing in my driveway. I freaked out and checked that my back door is locked and get my brother to do the garage and the front door. The man comes back as my brother is sitting underneath the door, as the man is now not only knocking and ringing the doorbell, but also trying to turn the doorknob. After a few minutes, he goes onto the road and reverses in his kidnapper car down my street. Still wondering what would have happened if he turned the knob his first visit to my door. Dude, you were almost kidnapped. That's why you always lock your doors, okay? Double check, triple check. And don't answer it for anybody. Babysitting my younger brother one night at our house. I was 16 and he was 11. Parents were out for a night with some friends and supposed to be home around 2 or so. About midnight, I look out of my bedroom window and saw someone standing out by our garage. I thought it was my brother for some reason. Went to go down the stairs to go outside. Brother came out of his room when he heard me walking down the stairs. Needless to say, I was very freaked out. I called my parents and they came home, found nobody. Yeah, don't investigate. They didn't even come to your door, okay? Don't go outside. I was heading to the bathroom on the second floor of my aunt's house when I saw my cousin April on the stairs. April was 4 and very animated. She was busy making funny faces while sitting on the stairs. I asked her what she was doing. She said, I'm copying the lady with the braid. I looked around and there was no one else but us. I asked, where is the lady, April? She pointed to the beam running parallel to the stairwell. I asked April, what is the lady doing? She said, making funny faces. I smiled and started walking up the stairs again when April said something that stopped me in my tracks. She said her braids are around her neck. I turned back and asked April to repeat herself. April pointed, the lady is hanging by her braids. She's making funny faces. Then April started making a face, which I then realized was someone gasping for air. That is a very vivid imaginary friend you got there. Oh my gosh, that is so scary. I watched a few kids while their parents were at a movie. I put the youngest kid to sleep and watched TV till the parents came home. The next day, the parents called. According to their 4-year-old kid, I stood in the doorway and stared at him for a very long time, smiling. I was so confused I didn't know what to say. Dude, there was a demon just smiling at this kid all night. Oh, that's so creepy just thinking about it.
Hey.
A few years ago, I was babysitting a friend's daughter. They lived in an apartment with a big patio window. She walked up to the glass door leading out to the patio and stared motionless into the night for several minutes. Shortly after, she runs into my arms saying, scary, too scary. She wouldn't let me put her down and demanded that I hold her and rock her for the next half hour. Eventually, she started repeating over and over, the dark is coming inside now. The dark is coming inside now. Oh my gosh, that dark better get out of this house. Is it paying bills? No, I don't think so. That is so weird. Why are kids more like, prone? Yeah, why are kids more prone to seeing like ghosts? That is so weird. I lost my boyfriend to a stray bullet a few months back, and when I went to visit his little cousin a few days after it happened, he came up to me while I was crying. He asked me why I was crying, and so I told him that I missed my boyfriend. He gets this confused look on his face and then said, why? He's sitting on the front porch.
Oh.
Is he? What if the girlfriend actually murdered him, and then she's like, he better not be there. I know I finished that job. I once babysat a girl named Sarah, who used to love when I babysat. I know this because her mom used to tell me how she always requested me over the others. But Sarah took it a step further one evening and said, when you die, I want to put you in a glass jar so I can keep you and see you forever. Yeah, that's not okay. I'd rather be buried where you can't stalk me. Trust me, if you do that, I will haunt you. These kids are crazy. One night, I was babysitting my friend's children. The youngest, about 5 years old, drew a picture of a woman hanging from the ceiling, looked up at me and said, she told me to draw this. She's coming for you. Hide. No. That is not okay.
Stop, Abby.
I would quit that job right there. That's too much for me. Well, you tell that woman I'm coming for her too. And that is it for reacting to some really creepy babysitter stories.
Hey, Matthew, look, there's some cars out here. Probably our new neighbors.
Yeah, I got some of the boys.
I don't believe you.
You're not gonna hide anything.
Right here. Okay, those are pretty solid beads.
What is that? This is not happening.
What do you mean it's not happening?
There's no way we actually just found.
Today we're looking for buried treasure in the wild.
In the sun.
I found something. Really? Already?
You hear it?
There's metal detector around the metal detector.
30 minutes ago.
By the time the video ends on the front
Abby, quit. I'm telling Mom.
Probably just gonna find like
I mean, I
Look.
can fill it real quick.
30 minutes ago and they found a safe.
Got one item.
Ooh,
Thanks. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but today is going to be a grind. We're gonna have to search through all of this beachy area, all the way over there. If I have to, I'll throw on scuba gear, I'll go underwater. I brought snacks. We're gonna see what we can find. I don't know if we're gonna find anything, guys, but whatever we find, obviously you'll see it. But I need you guys to leave a like on today's video because hopefully we'll find something great.
I think James is on a mission.
I also
He's on a mission.
don't really know how to use this thing. Can we see your watch?
Are you ever?
Okay, it does work.
Crank the sensitivity all the way up.
All right, sensitivity is on high. Stop it. We're supposed to search in different areas.
Have windshield wiping, bro.
You go over there, I'll go over here.
Just cart man, I guess. Should have bought another metal detector.
I could have.
Oh, I found something. It's an iPhone.
Wow.
Oh, snap.
Where did that come from?
Oh, someone's calling me. Oh, what's up? Oh, yeah, I can do that tomorrow. No, 8 p.m. won't work.
You know where I found this water bottle? In this bag of unspeakable merchandise.
We're going in the deeps of the sand where it's nice and cold because I'm sweaty. I feel like a chameleon.
A chameleon.
Yeah, you know how like they stutter stuff
Yeah.
before they walk?
You look like a
I will
chameleon
find
too.
you a treasure.
An orange chameleon.
Yo, bro. Out of here, bro. You look like Tony Hawk.
You know, I really don't have anything to say to this.
Let's go, boys.
What did he say?
Yo, your voice is so funny.
Everyone's making fun of my voice right now because I got some stuff on my teeth today at the dentist.
If I was gonna bury treasure, I'd bury it right there.
What about this log?
There is not nothing over here.
Yeah.
Hold it like right off the ground, like an inch. I don't know anything about metal detecting.
Wait, you're telling me it's not supposed to be on the ground?
Nothing, dude. You can't find anything. But you know what I can find? There's brand new merch. And then I give the description. We have released all new products this week. This is one of the shirts. James is wearing one of the new shirts as well. But you guys can go check them out. Check the link in the description. They're all brand new. They're awesome. And also, we only have a limited amount. We don't have very many left. So go check them out. Oh, right there. We checked you.
This tree is clear for growing. Continue on, sir or lady tree.
Oh, I found something.
It might be your camera.
What if this actually works?
Say you, Boogie. I stand over myself.
Oh.
Dude, how are we gonna find something? You know how long this is gonna take? The good thing is we got out here at 9 o'clock in the morning. We got all time in the world.
Yeah, that works.
Oh,
Oh, did you beep?
I heard beep.
I heard a beep.
there's something around here. Hold on. Wait. Right here next to the plane.
Okay, we have found something.
It's somewhere in here, bro. Maybe it's deep. Grab a shovel. Wait, I found it. It's a
Look,
key.
he's going so
Like a
slow.
really old, really simple key. I mean, it's not really worth anything, but it's cool.
I mean, it's a key to something, somewhere.
Throw it in the wagon. I'm low-key surprised. So
That's not the coolest thing we found.
It's only been like 20 minutes. We already found one thing. That's not bad.
Hey, come stand right here. My thing's starting to glow, but it's not beeping. I thought there was something there, man.
Yeah, there's nothing here. I think it's just a toy. It probably just does it every couple minutes just to make you feel good about yourself.
I mean, they are kids' toys, but they are metal detectors.
It's all the budget we could afford, okay? This thing was expensive. I feel like if I was gonna bury something, probably be over here.
Why?
I don't know, it just looks nice.
Fair
Wait,
enough,
wouldn't
I
you
guess.
want to bury something in the ugliest spots?
That's what they want you to think.
That's right. If I was to bury something, it would be somewhere really ugly. So let's go straight to the woods. Good luck, boys. Search the whole beach. I'm going into the woods.
With metal detectors that don't detect metal?
You got this. I believe in you.
I believe.
I got 2 kid detectors, bro.
This only detects like really hard metals, I'm pretty sure.
That's better than a turtle's nose, bro. You see that?
Hey, no.
That's plastic. Don't leave plastic on your beaches.
Not only are we searching for treasure, but
We're picking up
cleaning.
trash. Yo, we should attach the metal detector to the wagon.
I'm thinking what I'm thinking. This doesn't have a handle, but you have a toy that has a handle, but it doesn't work. But this works.
Oh, so
Do we
you're saying
have
like,
duct tape?
tie this off?
Yeah, no, like
Try with the handle.
maybe.
Yeah, you can do that. Do that.
Pretty sure that's improper shovel etiquette.
No. What the heck? Hold this. Okay. We go around this way.
It works.
The sea turtles will roam with no surprise.
We can only bring one real metal detector.
That's not metal detector.
I will.
You just have to bend down.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we can take turns duck walking.
Wait, hold on. We're not cavemen, Gabe.
So you're gonna dangle a metal detector from a.
You know what? It was an idea, alright.
Yeah.
Can you put this around your ankle so you can walk with it direct?
Yeah. Maybe you have to take the shoe off.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Send it.
The shoe did.
Really hard getting through this dense forest. But let me tell you,
Stop!
not leaving this island without treasure. There's gotta be something here. I mean, we found a key.
I'ma
Maybe
tell
that
Mom
key
after
goes
this
to
video.
something. Maybe it goes to lockbox or a
You
door
can see whatever
safe.
you want.
That is.
Yeah, I don't go outside.
We're gonna go the other way. You know, it's like someone tried to make some sort of fortress here. Guarantee you, if I stand over there, I might find something.
Why do you have to go out there? Why can't you look to the window so he sees you?
Absolutely nothing. I'm not getting a single sense over here. I don't think this is it, Coach. I don't think this is it. Leave a like on the video, guys. Maybe it'll give us some luck. Leave a like. There's nothing in there. That forest gets so deep.
Well, I think that's gonna do it for today. I think that's gonna do it for today, and we'll see you guys in the video.